serious question here. All right. Your wife, you guys are in love, you're in love, I'm in love. Here's the question that just defined the love with the one. At what point did you fart in front of your woman? I mean, I'm not talking about like a... I'm talking about a full-on...
You know what I would do? I used to imitate him. I used to go in the bathroom, cut one, and I come out and be like, hey, you know what that one sounded like? It was like, oh. And then she would start laughing. She would just start laughing, man. So, you know, it was like, okay, she can get down. So I just kept doing that. I think we were on the couch one day watching TV, and I just kind of looked at her and gave her the look like, you know what, I'm going to fuck it. Boop. And she just started laughing. She was laughing, and then she was laughing and then trying to like conserve her breath because she could smell it. And I was just like, you know, but she stayed there. She didn't run. I was like, this is the one for now until the next argument. No. And I say the good ones right before bed, right when she's spooning me, so she could feel it. I'm like, this is how. This is our vibrations that would basically say I love you.
All right, Duck, come on, let me hear it.
So wifey says when we first got together that I would stay up all night for the fear that I might, you know, pass some gas. And
You would?
Yeah. She said that I stood awake in an effort not to do that. So I don't agree with that. But I do remember, I recall the first time.
It's not true.
The first time it happened, we were both sleeping. She fell asleep with her head on my stomach, and I let it loose. I woke myself up as I let it loose. I mean, that's how big it was, right? And I could be wrong, but my memory serves were that once we both woke up because of that, I could remember her like kind of doing the smudging a little bit there. So going back to like the question was or something like, when did I know she loved me? That was
She smudged herself with your fart.
Yeah, she
Defined by the fart. Oh my God, blood. Mine was just, it was epic. I mean, it was about...
Were you training for it?
Dude, I was pre-Fontaine, the farts, man. I had the Bruce Jenner pre-Kardashian, like, training mode. Anyway, so we was at her crib, and we had Italian food.
That'll do it.
Ooh, that will do it. And we was at her house, and she's like, you can spend the night. And I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, we're laying in bed, and, you know, when you're trying to hold it in, right, your legs are shaking. And she's like, what's the matter? Are you? I was like, oh, I'm cold. She goes, are you scared? I was like, oh, you scared?
Wait, you say you're cold?
Yeah. I said, no, she goes, I think she said, are you cold? I was like, yeah. So every time, like, you felt it, you know, about to breach, you know, I was just like, you know, holding it in and legs, you know. She said, are you sure you're okay? Or are you scared to lay here with me? And I was like, no, I'm cool, no. And then I was like, you know what? So I rolled the dice. I was like, babe, I really got to fart. And so she goes, go ahead, just go ahead. So, oh my God, man, it was like Jabba the Hutt burping. You know, like, it was like a language. It was like I was, you know, like speaking Choctaw. But and then I just kept letting. It was like a string. It was like 3 hours of pent up gas.
Oh my God!
And so, she was telling me that I was serenading her. I just remember like the next. Yeah, it was. I don't know, man. It was
Can you think about all these? Sorry, we got 3 instances where we farted in front of our woman, and they liked it. But think about the counter, like the guy who's like, let me try it. And then she just fucking, I don't know, what do they do when they don't like it? Like, they're like, what the fuck is your problem, you asshole? This is a real fiber couch, you son of a bitch. Get out! Then they gotta go home and Facebook, like, farted in front of her. She kicked me out. Sad emoticon. Like, what happened? Like, we should have some horror stories of, like, okay, I farted in front of her, and she took my tribal ID.
You know, you really offended her. That was I actually my wife is probably the only woman that I've ever ripped in front of. It not to get too much into flatulence in the art form of, but I'm glad that I got the job I do working with babies and toddlers, because you can just let it rip and then like say, oh dang, start checking diapers, and it's like kids are like the perfect camouflage for the fart.
I remember we were in Mississippi and we had this cat.
You had a cat.
Yeah. We had this huge.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we're talking about deadly fart stories.
No, this is okay. So here's how. So we had this big cat.
Hold on, man.
So all of a sudden. Wait, what? So we had this cat. Let me finish. We had this cat. And so the cat, big ass cat. We weighed down, I don't know, 30
He's
pounds.
trying to play it up like it's a mountain lion.
So it was only
a fucking mountain lion.
everybody was in the rooms, and we came to the common area, and all of a sudden, just
What the hell's a common area?
the dining area.
Okay.
On the res.
Oh, gee.
He lived in a castle.
So dinner time came, and we all started gathering. All of a sudden, it's like, what the hell, man? Who let it out? Who ripped it? And my mom was like, Chris, his name is the cat. Chris, get out of here. And then
Get out of here, then.
Wait,
Hold on. The cat's name was Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Why don't you name him like Philip or something?
That was only his short name. It was Christopher for the full name.
Oh, you guys are killing me over here.
So the thing is turns out my mom ripped it when she blamed it on the cat.
Man, cats and dogs, they get such a raw deal. I mean, what if you have a goldfish?
See those bubbles? Those bubbles that he's blowing out? That's all the fish.
Damn, Moby.
Moby.